So for our first real example, we have that scores for the California Peace Officer Standards and Training Test are normally distributed with a mean of 50 and a standard deviation of 10. An agency will only hire applicants with scores in the top 10%. And suppose that with how things have been in the last few years, that probably has a bit more scrutiny than it may have in the past, or maybe it needs a bit more scrutiny. But anyway, what we want to do is determine what the lowest score you can earn and still be eligible for hiring. So, first thing we want to do here is understand that with this example, saying we want the cutoff for the top 10% is the exact same as saying we want the 90th percentile. We want to know what value has 90% at or below it. So, as always with these problems, it's usually a good idea to start with a picture of what we're trying to get roughly. This is sort of what we should be expecting to see, and it gives us a sense of what we're looking for. That X value here corresponding to the 10% cutoff at the top. Where to get this, what we can do is either follow through that kind of process where we'll look in the table for 90%, which we actually do know that value, because like I said, it's a really common one, and then convert it using that formula, or more efficiently, we could just use the calculator, where in the calculator, we would be calling upon the inverse normal function, and we'll be evaluating the inverse normal function at 0.9 again. We've done that already, but now in terms of the mean of 50 and the standard deviation of 10 to get an approximate value here of 62.8. So the cutoff for the top 10%, the cutoff for which you would be eligible for hiring based on this standardized test, is a 62.8. I'd be curious to know what the top score is for that. I'd have to look that up elsewhere. Anyway, that's the same idea here. It's really nothing too special, nothing too different from the earlier examples, just in terms of something specific. But we got one more example here to really make sure we're getting what's going on.